Hello Pisces, welcome to Tarot Predictions, guys. This is going to be a reading for you for the full moon in Gemini period of time. Before we start, I want to remind you that if you do want a private reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at Instant Go iOS application and you can purchase your reading from there. The details are also here in the description of this video. Now, the first card marking up the topic of this full moon period of time, that will be the Page of Swords, guys. And talking about your career, you're about to face rather hostile atmosphere into your career field. People will simply going to attack you verbally. What I'm talking about, they may dispute your ways, they may dispute your positions. In reality, they may try to present you as someone not fitable and suitable for one job, and you have to be very swift reacting on these kind of attacks. You need to be ready to raise arguments. You need to be ready to lead arguments and to lead battles as well. This card, as much as I want to say it, most of the time doesn't lead to anything good. Sometimes, however, that card could represent a state where you have to play the fool. You have to play a certain role here because people will not give you a break, unfortunately. If you own a private business, for example, that card could represent really mean customers that are never happy with the service you're providing. Regardless of how meticulous you are with the execution of your work, they will always want more, and that will raise a certain, questions, that will raise certain arguments, and you have to be ready to lead that kind of battles. Okay, talking about your relationship, this card also represents a certain amount of a similar state, but here in a difference, that card could lead to a very refreshing circumstance. What I'm trying to say is that you may get a bigger understanding through these arguments upon the relationship, and a clearance upon what that relationship is really and where that relationship is going. But in majority of cases, again, these kind of arguments, these kind of battles and fights, most likely provoked by both of you, so the guilt of provoking your partner, or kind of like having these kind of misunderstandings into your relationship, is anybody's fault, or the fault is in both of you. They don't lead to anything good. I mean, you will not be able to reach agreement. You will not be able to reach settling down these differences. It will be futile. And instead of going through that stressful time by being aggressive, play the fool. Play a certain role, guys. Learn how your partner treats you for a duration of this full moon period of time, or maybe for the half of its duration, because your time is going to come with this card, and you will be able to return back the favor if this is counted as a favor. Now, the next card is going to represent the negativity out of this situation, and that will be the Page of Wands. And the only thing I can say as a follow-up is that you may not see any hope out of that situation. What I mean is that you may lose hope for that this kind of hostile environment into your career, for example, or the arguments, the constant battle with your boyfriend or a girlfriend will come to an end. So this is a loss of hope. So it's something within your mind. It is not reality here, guys. That is something that you will have an impression, and probably you will say to yourself, come on, man, give me a damn break. I just cannot go on with it anymore. That's why this card as a negativity shows that how futile is going to be for you to push on the new direction, guys, instead of waiting the new direction to come onto you. So what I can advise you looking at that card is take a break on your own. Ask for a couple of days off from your job. Go to your parents if you are in a marriage, just for a couple of days, just so you can catch up your breath, just so you can glance upon what your options available are from now on, or so you can see that actually you do have the guts to take on some maneuvers that usually you would have not have the guts to do so. The next card is going to be the aims you need to have, and that will be the aims that you need to have in order to maximize your profits or to diminish your to diminish your failures, and that will be the Queen of Wands. So first things first, guys, in your career you need to aim to act solo. So in other words, you need to aim to take care with your projects, with your tasks on your own, and on top of that you need to aim to take on greater responsibility. So it's kind of like placing on a challenge in front of yourself, but detaching from the involvement of other people, so the people cannot bruise themselves upon your work, and people cannot, you know, diminish the succession that you can reach into your projects. This card also asks you to believe into your acute business sense, and to believe in your personal qualities and your personal efforts and in your skills as well, because guys, if you glance upon the reality, you're about to realize that simply you can attend to everything that is thrown into you on your own without having to do anything with the people around you, which is going to highly diminish the arguments and highly diminish the facts, the fights that you will have during this couple of weeks period of time. In your relationship, however, this card shows that if you choose to go for these arguments, you need to stay strong, and you need to show yourself and present yourself as an equal to your partner. You need to show them that he or she is not the one that calls the shot, but you both are calling the shot. Thus you will be able to reach a certain equilibrium in your partner, and the payback time is coming, guys. That they have smothered you beneath the toe in the past, that they have humiliated you, for example, if that was your case, that they had exploited you in a certain way. The payback will come if you are capable again to exploit their weaknesses, because you will have that acute sense as well of human weaknesses and human advantages, and you will be able, if you have the guts and if you have the passion, you will be able to exploit their weaknesses, which means that you are going to place them in a very unfavorable situation, and they will have no chance but to play the game according to your rules. The next card is the lesson that you need to learn, and that will be the Five of Cups. And yeah, sometimes things are simply not going in our way. Yeah, sometimes we need to face the facts. So this card is going to, the energy of that card is going to teach you how to face the facts and how to count your blessings on top of that, because it is likely that you Pisces are going to realize during these couple of weeks that even though you may deserve it, you cannot have everything. But in the same time, you cannot lose everything out of a situation. There is always a positivity that you can draw from one single situation. And this couple of weeks period of time is going to teach you how you can utilize to its very maximum the potential, the blessings of your situation, which means that into your career, whatever you are left with, you are going to make wonders from it. And into your relationship, even though you're not feeling very comfortable exploiting the weakness of your partner, that is going to be something you are going to do, because you're about to realize that this is the only way you can save the relationship. It is not about you here, guys. It is about the relationship itself. Okay? And the last card, that will be the energies, and we have the Three of Swords. Very strong card for energies. It is basically will give you the strength to face certain facts, to face certain truths, and it will give you the strength to calm your thoughts, to calm your wave excuse me, to calm your hectic wavering, guys, and to be in peace with the situation itself that is going on around you, and to accept as well the that things basically happen, and sometimes we don't get to alter our outcome, but that doesn't mean that we are bound to reach failure. It does mean that we can redirect our resources, that we can redirect our energies and our efforts towards something which is much more substantial. And that's why you need that detachment, especially talking about your career. That's why you need to reach equilibrium with your partner in your relationship, so you can face the facts, so you can make them face the facts as well, and so you can sit down on the table as well and speak about what you like, what you dislike into your situation, and how you think the things should go on from now on. Holding yourself down from experiencing the misfortune you may had in the past is something that is simply going to block your energy flow and is going to diminish the succession you may have if you have the guts, again, as we said about the Queen of Wands, or to solo your project, or to reach equilibrium into your relationship. So that was the tarot reading for you, Pisces, for the full moon in Gemini, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it is at least remotely helpful to your situation. And again, if you do want a private reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at Instant Go iOS application. My details are written as well here at the description of the video, and you can purchase your reading from there. That being said, guys, I wish you the best of luck in the next couple of weeks, and we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.